Hey, hi guys.
Hey, Lamide.
This is not so awkward, but yeah. Okay, so you already know my name, and as your former colleague, I'm here just to chat with you about your new venture, SureGifts. And so kindly tell me about yourself.
Okay, I'll go first. I'm Olaoluwa Samuel B. I worked at Jumia, Nigeria. Before then, I studied accounting and finance in Barbados, and I worked for Jumia from the days of Kasua back then, and then progressed into several roles within Jumia, commercial planning, financial analysis, and all that. About 6 months ago, I moved on to a mid-sized VC, a local VC called Venture Garden Group, before now settling into SureGifts, our new venture.
Okay, so what roles do you play at SureGifts?
I work around things relating to finance, investor relations, merchant relationship management, and things like that. So the third-party relationships, really, but primarily finance.
So I'm Babafemi Lawal. I actually worked at Jumia. I joined Jumia from May 2012. Before Jumia, I actually worked at Samsung for joining Rocket Internet. Then in Jumia, I actually worked as a business analyst, covering the operations, and before I actually moved to SureGifts, pretty much. So yeah, in SureGifts, I'm going to be managing operations and customer service.
Okay, yeah, my name is Adiri Joe. I worked at Stanbic IBTC a couple of years ago as customer service. Then moved on to TNT, service quality analyst. Then I moved on to Kasua, now Jumia, then as an analyst, and later became marketing analyst and team lead business intelligence and marketing division. Then moved on to UBA as a consultant in e-commerce business development before finally settling at SureGifts. Now at SureGifts I handle marketing and business development, and we all do HR.
Okay, that's good to hear. What would you say your experience was from Jumia? Like, what did you learn from Jumia?
Okay, from Jumia, the experience has been huge. You know, when we started, we were early employees at Kasua before we branded to Jumia. We started from knowing absolutely nothing, ideally in terms of e-commerce, because it was a novel idea then, and we worked together. And okay, for me, I would say I moved on learning a lot about understanding the importance of numbers, understanding the importance of tracking everything you spend to see the impact it gives your business. Jumia gave us like a real-time experience into how running a successful e-commerce business is. And yes, it's been great.
Okay, Lalo, I know you worked with purchasing teams.
Right.
You also worked with other teams as well. What would you say your own experience was?
Wow. Well, it was pretty intense, I'd say, because you know, with Jumia back then, everything was really, everything had to be fast. You had to learn quickly and make decisions really quickly. So working with purchasing and production to try to optimize the pricing, optimize human capacity planning and things like that. It was really a tremendous experience. You had to really develop systems and models very quickly and work with the best teams across the world. So I'd say, it really exposed me to, how high quality business is done, particularly within e-commerce.
Operations was very interesting for me. It was actually in operations. I was actually in the warehouse trying to manage inventory, which was in the early stages was very rough. But yeah, we got over it, and inventory management was pretty interesting. I actually learned a lot trying to manage operations, from managing 3PL to inventory, pretty much good experience.
Okay. What would you say your inspiration was for launching SureGifts?
Well, we had a lot of data from our experience at Jumia that kind of was pointing kind of towards a gifting platform. Everything kind of did was give us like green light to think around a solution that could target gifting. And so that was one thing. Besides that, we always knew that we had to come up with another venture, because Rocket has somewhat opened up the market to initiatives, and it kind of like made it quite easy to try to explore different opportunities here. So yeah, I think primarily it will be the data that we acquired from our previous experiences at Jumia, and broadly it's just the appetite that Rocket and Jumia gives you as an entrepreneur to want to venture out.
Okay, so what was down to Jumia inspired?
It did to a large extent, I'd say, yeah, primarily.
Then the idea ideally to go into this gifting niche of the market was born out of discussing about data that we worked on, and we're just comparing and having a chat, and we thought about weddings, we thought about functions, general functions that happen in Nigeria, and we discovered that a lot of the gifts that are received by people getting married or people going to wedding ceremonies, getting their gifts, were basically not what they wanted from personal experiences, from things, from discussions with people generally. So using data that we had, it made sense for us at that point in time to find a solution to such problems. And that problem being you getting what you want and you not having to guess what the person you're gifting wants. So you give the person freedom to choose. You're giving the person liberty to go pick up something that will end up in the store or be discarded after some months or after some years. So everything actually kind of works together.
Okay. So for those that actually don't know about SureGifts, I do, but just summarize what SureGifts does, how it helps suppliers, how it helps customers, different.
Oh, right. SureGifts is a gifting platform. We call ourselves the home of gifts in general and gift cards in Nigeria. So the focus primarily is gift cards. So we try to bring into Nigeria the concept of gift cards and the utility that consumers can derive from it. So the way gift cards work across the world is that you have an occasion and I'm trying to think about what to give to you. I don't have to go out to pick something up, guess what you like, and try to figure out your size. All I do is visit SureGifts and then buy you a gift card that you can then receive via email or physically, and then go redeem for whatever you'd like whenever you prefer. So pretty much it puts a lot of decision making regarding what the recipient receives. It puts it in the hands of the recipients as well. So that's what the SureGifts intends to do.
Sure, I'm guessing you have different kind of vendors on your
Oh yeah, indeed. The target is really, our dream is to have vendors that cut across several industries and subsectors. So experiences, retail stores, restaurants, cinemas, and all that. So far, we have very high quality merchants on the side, guys like Mother Care targeted at kids, and we have a Samsung for electronics, and Adam and Eve for home appliances and things like on home and living in general and things like that. So we hope we're aggressively now trying to expand our merchant base nationwide and just to have the highest quality merchants possible.
Interesting thing about the vendors we have on site also is it's not restricted to physical locations, right? So we have online merchants on site. An example is Ella Matthew. It's a fashion store, you understand? Very beautiful fashion store for women. So you could buy an Ella Matthew gift card for your lady, and she goes to Ella Matthew, shops on the site, and pays with a SureGifts voucher. We intend expanding this across several online merchants. We want to have Jumia online, and we want to have several good, top quality online merchants on there.
That's great. What would you say your biggest challenge is?
Wow, it's like any concept in Nigeria. It's very like e-commerce. It's very novel. It's new, and we have to aggressively communicate the idea to Nigerians, and that's very capital intensive. Trying to explain that this is not a physical product. It's a gift card, and try to explain that has proven a bit difficult. But Nigerians, decided to learn very quickly that gift cards make sense. We are seeing very great reception from customers already, so I think we are surmounting that challenge already. And beyond that, I think
At the moment, the only other thing I could think about is actually expanding across Nigeria, because we start to get requests from Abuja, from places like Kano and Kaduna about do you have merchants in Kano, do you have merchants in Abuja, can I send someone a gift card to redeem? You understand?
Important.
So we want to be able to expand to these places. We have requests coming from Port Harcourt. So we want to be able to expand to these places and service customers. And it's actually interesting because it brings validation to the concept. When people from other states outside Lagos, which is actually the home for everything business, are trying to contact you, finding solutions there. So that could just be the only other thing we want to figure out now.
That's right. Now, you know about cashless economy and how the CBN is actually pushing it.
That's correct.
Do you think that your business is working in line with that?
Indeed, in fact, cash on delivery as an innovation, as a concept in Nigeria, does not apply at all to SureGifts, because you can expect the recipient of a gift to be paying for it at delivery anyway. So we have to 100% rely on electronic payments, if at all, bank deposits. So yeah, we have a lot of restrictions to the movement of cash, and we're kind of like trying to walk around that cashless policy a lot. That's good.
Now, I know a lot of young entrepreneurs are probably thinking about how did these guys do it? How did they come on? Like, it's so fast and it's coming up. So do you have any advice for young entrepreneurs, maybe like myself?
Well, for me, it's position yourself in the right places, meet the right people. There's really nothing called self-made. You have to be within a network of people who kind of enable your growth, who would give you mentorship. You have to be very open-minded to listening to criticisms and things like that. So I'd say for me, I think the biggest critical success factor would be, positioning yourself with the right people, being in the right circle.
And make necessary introductions that were valuable. So it's very important the network of contacts you keep, and when you are confident about it, you just have to give it a try. You have to take that step and move beyond the stage of just dreaming of a beautiful concept.
Yeah, what's also key is for you to have the can-do attitude, believe in yourself, and push.
Okay, that's great. Now, what would you say the future of SureGifts should be? Like, what should people expect from SureGifts? I say 6 to 18 months.
Wow. You expect the SureGifts brand to be embedded in everybody's heads. Once you think gifts and think SureGifts. It's already happening, really. A lot of people are coming to us by default now just to say, I need to give someone a gift. I'm in England. I can't figure out what to get the person in Nigeria. Okay, I could just send her an email version of a gift card and she'll go redeem whenever she likes and things like that. So we want people to think about, anyone who has ever had a problem in giving a gift, to just think about, SureGifts is my solution. And so I think that's our dream, really, to be the home of gifts in everybody's minds.
Yeah. Because we also think about it, we talk about it, we're like, sometimes you just don't want to give gift cards only, right? You want to be in charge of what you are giving. You want to decide. You want to be like, you made the conscious effort also, right? So we introduce this concept of gift specialist. It's going to be like a personal shopper, right? So you come to the site, you make your request, you fill a form. You say who you're giving it to, what your budget is, and what the occasion is. So we have a gift specialist, highly qualified gift specialist, who's going to call you and discuss with you, understand? Try to understand the concept behind why and what you want to give you advices on what is ideal for that occasion within your price range, and we invoice you and deliver at the specific time or moment you want. Yeah,
and that service has proven to be very, very, very popular, particularly with diasporans who just want to create an experience for their loved ones in Nigeria. They're like, I want a spa treatment and a cake, and I want my friends to deliver the cake at this particular time. So we just kind of have the gift specialist arrange that entire experience for the person, and that's proven quite popular, particularly towards Valentine as well.
Yeah. As in, we've been getting orders from outside Nigeria,
Dubai, England, everywhere. Yeah.
It's been very interesting. Yeah.
That's great. Now, we all are in the e-commerce ecosystem. And I know that with SureGifts and many more to come, the tech industry is actually growing. So
Indeed.
where do you see it going in a couple of years?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, but from my own point of view, like when Jumia started, for example, the space in terms of e-commerce was relatively unknown. You understand? We've had some who started and failed, right? Now when Jumia started, the success was motivated a lot of people to actually try it out. And this is one thing I think is good for your ecosystem, because a lot of people are getting motivated to move forward, to try stuff out, to provide.
I know a lot of people are already wondering what should we be expecting from SureGifts. So would you be able to tell me about things we can expect from SureGifts in 6 to 18 months?
Yeah, well, we expect to expand our merchant networks.
So, Katina, Kano, everywhere basically, pretty much. Putting SureGifts in the face of everybody.
Yeah, that's great. Now, what would you say, or how would you describe the ecosystem that all of us exist in, like Jumia, there's Kemu, there's SureGifts now? A lot of people are going to be expecting so much from the ecosystem now. Businesses are popping up everywhere. So what would you see the future of tech in Nigeria to be like?
For tech in Nigeria, you know, it goes beyond e-commerce. But for e-commerce side, I think we expect serious growth, considering where we're coming from 2 years ago, where we don't really have standardized e-commerce system in Nigeria. But that is changing now with the advent of Jumia and other e-commerce sites. So we SureGifts also in that field. We expect people to take more courageous steps now and execute, like launch and solve problems. Now, for tech in general, I think the growth of e-commerce is going to have a ripple effect on tech in general. Like people will bring up more solutions in healthcare, in education, in different sectors of tech, you understand, and try to solve problems that are specific to this climate.
Yeah, that's great. Now, would you say at some point in your business, it might be now, that Jumia actually impacted your business decision, aside from inspiring the idea?
Oh yeah, I think, well, yeah, indeed, because well, our experiences there is kind of, it shows that we make fewer mistakes than we would have otherwise made as, new guys in the system. So we kind of know better, I'd say, about, the things you should do to optimize this, to improve that, to execute faster, to be one step ahead of the market and things like that. So we are much better informed about the system. We have a better network of talent that we can really tap into when we run into some sort of trouble. So I think, yeah, and even right now, we're trying to expand our merchant network to online stores as well. So there's so many ways that, Jumia has kind of played a part in our growth, I'd say.
Okay, that's great. Now, should we be expecting new partnerships coming up? Not exactly with your vendors, but more innovation from your end.
Oh yeah, we're thinking about ways to improve voucher redemption processes. Our technology it's new, it's still rudimentary, but very quickly we need to advance it and to make it even more sophisticated. We need to keep improving the redemption process, making the experience much more seamless for the recipient. So we're constantly thinking about our development.
We also plan to disrupt markets that has been like that for years. So we want to change the way people gift at weddings. We want to change the way people gift at offices. We want to change the ways employers celebrate Christmas for people. We want to change the way you buy fuel at the petrol station. So we're actually going to bring in a lot of innovations, that's for sure.
Okay. Thank you very much. I wish you guys the best of luck.
Thanks.
All of us at Jumia, we miss you guys though.
Miss you guys too. We're still together.